Hi there, this is John Sauter from Safety Direct America. And if you've got a slippery epoxy floor or a slippery polyaspartic or polyurea floor, you know how treacherous those can be. It's very popular to have epoxy floors now in your kitchens, commercial kitchens, in people's residential garages. They're putting it around pool decks and all that sort of thing, and they're just not putting enough grit in the top layer, and they end up being very slippery when wet. There's only one solution that we know of in the world today, and that is a polysiloxane coating, such as SparkleTuff Anti-Slip Floor Coating. We've been making and selling this to several countries around the world for about 9 years now, and it has solved the problem of slippery garages, slippery kitchens, and slippery pool decks for many years now. It is highly slip resistant. We specialize in floor slip resistance testing, so we developed this coating. It's clear and very slip resistant because people kept sending us slippery tiles and then slippery tiles with an anti-slip coating on them, and they were still slippery with the coating. So we went ahead and created our own coating so that people can solve their own problems. It comes in a few different sizes. There's a part A and a part B. It comes in gallons, quarts, and this is just a little 8-ounce kit for just doing a couple of tubs around the house. This is the coating itself on some plexiglass. So you can see here that, it's pretty darn clear. There's aluminum oxide in there that provides a great deal of grip, both in the wet and dry condition. But it's pretty darn clear. So, whatever you want to do to the floor, put the flake in there, or, paint it different colors, or put your logo on the floor, whatever. And then you put this coating on top, and you've got some really great slip resistance for many, many years to come. We've been selling it for 9 years now, and the people that first applied it 9 years ago are telling us that they're completely happy with how it's still holding up. Same amount of slip resistance, and there's no peeling, yellowing, cracking like you get with other clear coatings that are not a polysiloxane. Our product comes with a special roller cover so the grit does not get lost in the nap. But anyway, here's an example of a epoxy floor that was very slippery when wet, even though the installer tried to put enough grit in the top layer, but he failed, and the floor ended up being way too slippery when wet. So this is a convenience store bathroom in the Midwest, and they've got a beautiful epoxy floor here. Very easy to clean, but after a couple of weeks they decided that when it got wet it was far too slippery, and the pendulum told us yes, 25 is far too slippery for an area that gets wet in use. So they applied some SparkleTuff, the light bite version of it, and they didn't take a lot of care in installing it, so they didn't get the numbers that you should get. But even with not a lot of care put into it, it brought it from a 25 to a 45, which is an amazing jump in slip resistance for a clear coating. SparkleTuff has UV protection, stain protection. It is clear. It lasts for many, many, many years. It's only available at safetydirectamerica.com. Thanks for listening, and have a safe day.